you, Worldbuilders, for being so generous, for being so generous, and for making me very cold. Alright. This is deep snow. Alright, little goblin children, are you ready for your story?
Yeah.
Do you know what this is, really?
What?
Do you know what story this is?
The Hobbit.
This is the Hobbit. And this is the Riddle scene where he meets Gollum. Alright. Suddenly up came Gollum and whispered and hissed. Bless us and splash us, my precious. I guess it's a choice feast, at least a tasty morsel it'd make us, Gollum. And when he said Gollum, he made a horrible swallowing noise in his throat. That is how he got his name. What's he got in his hands, said Gollum, looking at the sword, which he did not quite like. A sword, a blade which came out of Gondolin, said Gollum, and he became quite polite. Perhaps he sits here and chats with it a bit, see, my precious. It likes riddles, perhaps it does it? It must have a competition with us, my precious. If Precious asks and it doesn't answer, we eats it, my precious. If it asks us and we doesn't answer, then we does what it wants, eh? We shows it the way out, yes? All right, said Bilbo, not daring to disagree. 30 white horses on a red hill. First they champ, then they stamp, then they stand still. That was all he could think of to ask. The idea of eating was rather on his mind. It was rather an old one, too, and Gollum knew the answer as well as you do. Chestnuts, he hissed. Teeth, my precious, and we has only 6. It cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard, cannot be smelt. It lies behind stars and under hills, and empty holes it fills. It comes first and follows after, ends life, kills laughter. Unfortunately for Gollum, Bilbo had heard that sort of thing before, and the answer was all around him anyway. Dark, he said, without even scratching his head. He hissed and spluttered and rocked himself backwards and forwards and slapped his feet on the floor and wriggled and squirmed, but still he did not dare to waste his last guess. Come on, said Bilbo, I am waiting. He tried to sound bold and cheerful, but he did not feel at all sure how the game was going to end, whether Gollum guessed right or not. Time's up, he said. String, or nothing, shrieked Gollum, which was not quite fair, working in 2 guesses at once. Both wrong, cried Bilbo, very much relieved. That concludes the riddle scene.
That concludes the riddle scene.
Thanks again, Worldbuilders. Thanks again, Worldbuilders. Bye-bye. Okay, hold on. All right, go. Get him ready.